Amazing place right now, but at the same time I'm feeling I need to be honest with you guys. Like, I know there are very few of you who subscribe to my channel right now. Probably you're new to the channel and trying to figure out like, oh, this is the life of a product designer. I wanted to actually show life of a product designer on the aspects of things that went well and stuff like that. But at the same time, also the reality. So the reality of things is that you're currently in a massive recession, which means a lot of jobs are going to be affected. And as you know, a lot of tech companies are laying off. Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, all of those tech giants are laying off. But not only the tech giants are doing that, I was also affected by the layoff, which means as a foreigner that lives in Estonia, means that I have literally 90 days to get a new job, be able to maintain my visa. Otherwise, I will have to bounce and go back to my country of origin. And why did I brought up this topic in the middle of the video of a day in the life of a product designer? I think it's important for us to talk about these types of things because it's a lot to handle, it's a lot to cope with, and I think it's very important we share this because I also want to show the other side of the coin where things are not actually working the way we think it should have been working, that it's not working the way we expected, and also for us to be able to like help each other. We're a community. I believe that our small community, we're building something massive in this, especially in the space of design education, because I'm a design educator myself. My last role was from senior product designer to design lead to head of design, while managing people and stuff like that. And it turns out that I was one of the 143 affected employees by the company I work for. What did this mean in practice? This means that now I just have one hand in the front, one other hand in the back, and I need to like take some steps back and think, what am I going to do next in this 90 days? So it is a pretty challenging thing, to be honest, and as a design educator I really like to be showing the reality of things, because I see that a lot of channels, a lot of places, they try to show only the good side of working in tech, but not really showing the reality of things. So these days these types of things happen. Businesses need to do their business decisions, but their business decision means they can take some decisions that can affect you. So as a product designer, I have like 90 days now to try to figure out what is my next best step, where is the country I'm going to be living, which is the next company I'm going to be working at, and see how the market is going to behave for the upcoming months. This is something that is totally unpredictable. There is no written script, there is nothing guaranteed. And a little before I actually come to Bali, I was thinking that I should take a tiny break from the field for a bit, like at least a few months, where I'm going to be able to focus on my portfolio, working on building some actual case study, and putting things together, like updating my CVs and things like that. So I'm trying to like restructure how I present myself on the professional aspect, how do I reach in contact with companies and organizations that make sense for me, and also trying to like restructure things, like choosing top 3 countries that I'm gonna go to, probably live, like which one has to make it easier for me as a foreigner, as a Brazilian, to be able to, like, let's say apply for a visa. What is the timeline for that? So top 3 countries, then I think personally it's very important for you, if you were affected by the layoff, is to look into the top 3 countries, top 3 industries, and at least list out a top 10 companies that you actually want. And another factor is you looking into what industry is being affected the most by the recession. For example, fintechs, crypto, these types of organizations, they're being pretty much affected very badly. So you might want to look into organizations that are not as much as affected by the recession, by the current economic situation. So if you don't know what is a recession, there's a link in the bio by one of my favorite YouTubers. He talk about this topic very well. He explains it and break it down very well. But yeah, this recession pretty much sucks. It makes the economy globally goes really bad. Stocks are falling, crypto, everything is just like going to shit right now. But yeah, that's it. In the end of the day, I think that we can help each other. The first time that I was affected by a collective layoff, I chose back then to isolate myself, not to look for help and things like that, which is something that made my life so much more difficult. And I think that if you are a person that was affected by this market recession, I think there is no need to hide. You literally can go for help, ask for help, reach out to people, use your social media. Even though you're not a super social person on the social media, it's very important for reach out for help. It's very, very important, because during this phase, it is very challenging. It can be overwhelming at times, but trust me, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. You just need to focus on those things that I just mentioned. Top 3 countries of preference, top 3 industries, top 10 companies, and also try to do therapy. If you can, you have the possibility, look for professional help. Those psychotherapists are capable, they're professionals that are going to help you to navigate this really weird wave that a lot of people are going through right now. So yeah, and also talk with your friends, reach out, like have genuine conversations. If it's causing you confusion, if it's causing you any type of fear or pain, it is okay to feel out of that, but it's important also for look for help. So if you are already affected or you're scared of this happening to you, this is my personal view, and this is my personal perspective on how you should navigate this recession as a product designer or as any professional that is out there in the industry. So this is it. I don't want to leave it on like on a negative tone. I actually wanted to say that everything is going to be fine. Next 90 days, I think probably things will already be in a better direction. I don't know where to live or what to do or how actually to go about it, but this little structure that I've built has given me at least a tiny bit of ease of mind, because now I know when I sit back and look at things, I'm going to be able to structure things better and make better decisions. This is it for this video, day in the life of a product designer. I'm currently staying in this wholesome villa where some friends had the lovely heart, and a person like to just like host me in this place. So I'm gonna take you on a tiny tour in the house very soon. But I'm actually thinking to do an actual full video with a tour around this place, because it's just literally gorgeous. Everything will be fine, everything will be okay. Look for help and spend maximum times to the closer ones, to the closer people. Yeah, things will be fine very soon. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and just drop the like on, okay? And share it with friends. Yeah, I think it would be probably helpful somehow, okay? See you in the next one. Bye.